Hello everybody and welcome to Buffalo Bridal Association's Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by the Avanti Mansion and Key Video Productions. Our show is all about sharing tips, ideas, and advice for planning a wedding in Western New York. We're going to connect you with local businesses that are members of the BBA and whose goal is to help make your wedding day dreams come true.
Throughout the show, if you see something you want to know more about, simply go to our website, buffalobridalassociation.com. Let's get things rolling today with our BBA Q&A segment. Today's topic, questions you need to ask your DJ before signing on the dotted line.
One of the most important aspects of your wedding day planning is choosing the right entertainment. Because after all, you're throwing the biggest party of your life. So it's important that before you sign on the dotted line, you ask your DJ the right questions. Welcome to Wedding Planning Weekly, Jim.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing fine. Jim, Premier Sound has been around for about 20 years now, and your company is one of the industry leaders. What's the first tip you would suggest to newly engaged couples who are looking for their entertainment?
Mike, I like to suggest to potential clients that I meet with to seek out information from a variety of sources. You've got the internet, you've got friends and colleagues who've planned weddings and have chosen DJs. Of course, there's the BBA. And at this point, I tell them there's no pressure to make a decision. So just take it all in, relax. You're just doing your preliminary research.
But before you know it, the wedding day is fast approaching, so you've got to narrow down your search. I would think you'd want to make sure that the company, for instance, is properly insured. This is just part of the research that brides should now really be digging into.
Absolutely, Mike. Once you do your preliminary research in tip one, then you're going to narrow your list down to a few companies that you're really going to want to take a closer look at.
What's another tip, Jim?
Mike, another tip you're really going to want to think about is the DJ personality. What type of a DJ do you want for your particular event? You want somebody really outgoing? Do you want somebody more laid back, just making those basic announcements? Do you want to have a big, huge dance party or more of a laid back cocktail type reception?
Okay. How about cost? Should cost be a major factor?
Mike, I feel price shouldn't be the major factor. I'll be honest with you, it's probably the first question that we get asked. And I think a big reason for that is because they don't know what else to ask. And as a DJ industry, maybe we haven't done a great job in educating our clients in exactly everything that we do when it comes to the wedding reception.
And I say it all the time on this program, get to know your wedding service provider, build a relationship. Why is building a relationship with your DJ so important?
Building a relationship is huge, especially when it comes to DJs, because they're really going to be the face of your reception. The DJ company that you choose is going to want to be in line with your vision for your wedding, the type of party that you're going to want to throw, the vibe you're going for. So when DJs and their clients can match up personality-wise, we know that we're going to reflect your personal vision and style for the party.
Great information, Jim. When it comes to choosing your reception entertainment, do your homework, narrow the field, think about the type of DJ personality you want. Don't let price be the only factor, and get to know your DJ well before you walk into your reception hall. And these are just a few tips to consider before signing on the dotted line.
Hi, I'm Tammy Papia from Heavenly Weddings, and I've been assisting brides for over 20 years. My clients become my friends before they become brides. Let me introduce to you my friend Janine Bensi so she can tell you our story.
My mom is my best friend, and she was a big part of the planning. She was actually the one person that I went to for advice. The church that we were having it at did not offer any sort of wedding coordinator. They were basically just giving us the keys and saying go. So we needed somebody to come and kind of orchestrate things throughout the day. My mom understood that while her opinion was important, she was not a professional. We've never had a wedding before. We've never planned a wedding before, and we really needed some extra help in order to make sure that this day was perfect. And for Tammy to be able to step in and take some of the weight and pressure off of her shoulders was very helpful. By the time it got to the day, I wasn't as stressed as I expect I would. Most of the stress was before the day. Just knowing that Tammy was there taking care of anything that could possibly go wrong was the best part. So for brides in the Buffalo area, I would definitely say if you're looking for a planner, Tammy would be the one to choose. She has just the utmost attention to detail. She can pick up a couple's vision, and she'll listen to you. She's not pushy. I had so much fun. We became really good friends.
My goal as a wedding planner is to give you the opportunity to be a guest at your wedding. In other words, to really enjoy your day. So call me or visit me at heavenlyweddings.com.
Next up, I want to introduce you to a gentleman who has gained quite a solid reputation in town as a premier chef. Not only does he operate one of the finest restaurants in Clarence, but he also has built one of the area's most elegant and upscale banquet facilities. The food, the atmosphere, the service. That's what it's all about at Portofino's.
Here to tell us more is reporter Marco Shortino, who is with BBA member Orazio Ippolito, owner of Orazio's and Portofino's Banquets in Clarence.
People always ask me, Chef Marco, when you're in the mood to go out to eat, where do you go? At the top of my list has got to be Orazio's restaurant in Clarence. Whether it's their innovative daily specials, their authentic Italian, or their incredible banquets, it's easy to see why. Come dine with me at the award-winning Orazio's. I'm joined by head chef and owner Orazio Ippolito. Tell us a little bit about the secret of your success here at Orazio's.
Well, Marco, we have a saying here at Orazio's. It's not like home, it is home. And one of the things we pride ourselves on is friendly, comfortable atmosphere. And we're proud to be on a first-name basis with a lot of our guests. So when you come to Orazio's, you can get your favorite drink from Sam at the bar, or talk to Amy out in the dining room, or ask Mike any question you might have about our banquet facility.
It's no wonder everyone's talking about Orazio's. I seem to hear your name popping up in the news and online all the time.
We've been lucky to win our share of awards recently, including the best overall food at the Taste of Clarence. Our pasta puttanesca won first place, the People's Choice Award at the Taste of Buffalo this year. Our pasta con vodka won the New York State Best Dish Award.
Well, you can understand why. Everything here is so fresh. I saw the guys back there making bread, and I know all your desserts are made daily.
Yes, we make everything from scratch here. The bread's made every day, the pastas, the lasagna noodles, and all our desserts, gelatos, everything's made in-house. We have our daily specials, fresh steaks, seafood, and just about anything you can think of that you're in the mood for, we'll have it.
That's awesome. Can guests expect the same homemade quality from your catering and banquets too?
Definitely. It doesn't matter if it's 4 people or 400 people, you're still going to get the homemade bread, the fresh pastas, the same service that you get in the front of the house. And we have our banquet facility, Portofino's, connected to the restaurant, that we can customize any type of menu for you and make it as simple or as elegant as you want. And we do drop-off catering as well. And if you want to host an event in your house or your office, we will take care of everything for you.
Well, I'm feeling right at home here at Orazio's. And I'm getting a little hungry too.
Well, you've definitely come to the right place.
Come out and join us at Orazio's restaurant on Main Street in Clarence, where it's not like home, it is home.
Remember, all the businesses you see on our show are members of the Buffalo Bridal Association, and if you'd like to get in touch with any of them, simply jump online at buffalobridalassociation.com. There you'll find links to all of our members, video clips, ticket information for our upcoming bridal events, and a whole lot more.
Also, if you've missed any of our past episodes, you can find them all on YouTube. Video tours from some of the area's top wedding pros, along with fashion previews by both Tuxedo Junction and Bridal Chateau, are just a click away. Don't go away, because when we come back, we've got some beautiful custom dresses that you're going to fall in love with, courtesy of Bridal Chateau.
Stay with us. Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by the Avanti Mansion and Key Video Productions. We'll be right back.
Concerned about the perfect vest and tie color to match your bridesmaids' gowns? No problem. Order free fabric swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be caught on tape. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding videographer is trust. Trust Key Productions to capture every scene, every emotion, with broadcast quality equipment and a professional, unobtrusive style. The key is trust. Brides have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Productions. Call 884-5391 to request a free demo or visit us on the web at keyvideo.com.
Hi, I'm Debbie DeRusca here at Bridal Chateau today. We're going to show you the perfect way to personalize your wedding gown. We have a lovely beaded strap that can be added to the dress. with Swarovski crystals and pearls. This is a lovely addition to any dress, whether it be plain or fancy. We can add a belt to the dress, which really makes the beading pop. On a personal note, I always tell my brides that you take this belt and put on a little black dress or a little red dress every year on your anniversary, and that way your husband knows he has to take you out to dinner. One of my favorite belts is with the big, beautiful flower. Flowers are everywhere today. This actually adds not only the glitz of the beading, the beautiful flower, but also a little hint of color. We can always order them in different colors for you to match your bridesmaids if you'd like. Holly is wearing a beautiful beaded embroidered dress with pearls and sequins and ruffles. And what's really interesting about this dress is that it's actually just a strapless dress that we've put a jacket on. Whether it be for modesty, for religion, just for fun. Isn't that beautiful? The ruffles on the dress accent the fact that the bodice is so beaded and heavily saturated with crystals and the sequins and the pearls. The back of the dress is quite lovely as well, featuring the faux buttons. This jacket, and many more that we have at Bridal Chateau, has the same embroidery and beautiful beading that many, many wedding gowns have. So this jacket does not necessarily have to go with this dress. Your wedding is unique, so why not personalize your gown? Bridal Chateau is known for its wide selection and commission-free sales staff. Our consultants truly care about their customers and strive to put a dream together for her. We carry all the different silhouettes of gowns, ensuring that you will be offered one of the widest selections and varieties of dresses in the salon. Each bride is unique, so stop into the Bridal Chateau and speak to one of our friendly sales representatives. They will use their knowledge to put together and show you everything available to make your vision come true.
Closed captioning provided by
Elio DePaulo's. We cater to your dreams.
Want to take your event to the next level? You come to the right place. Custom designer prints, props, social media integration, green screen technology. All you need to do is call. Weddings, corporate events, school events, retirement parties, birthdays, holiday parties, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduations. Reserve your photo booth today.
When Wedding Planning Weekly returns, you'll meet another Western New York couple in our continuing series of Key Video Wedding Stories. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Elio DePaulo's Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Elio DePaulo's. We cater to your dreams.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
When choosing a florist for your wedding, it's all about quality, style, and service. Teresa Maroney from Floral Accents is the expert, and she's ready to guide you every step of the way.
We're back with this week's Key Video wedding story. You're going to love this one.
The first time I met Christina, I was at Supplemental Healthcare. It was my first day on the job, and I was making a couple copies on the copy machine, and she walked by and said, "Are you here to fix the copy machine?"
When I first met him, he was actually at the copy machine, and one of my coworkers came up to me, or actually I went up to her and said, "Who is that?" I said, "Is he the copy repairman?" And she said, "I don't think so. I think he works here." And I was excited to meet this guy. That he was exceptionally good looking, obviously was the first thing, and he had a good personality from he was very friendly when I first met him.
My first impression of Christina was she was very high-strung. She was running around the office. You could see she was pretty busy with all of her work, but ultimately I thought she was very pretty, very attractive, of course, and I knew right from the start she'd be a challenge, so at that point I found it real interesting, and I kind of sat back and was patient about it. I actually shadowed her for about a week at work to learn from her, and I could tell she was strictly business, nothing personal at all, and nothing ever offered. But I could tell there was a liking there. You know, we connected right off the start in a subtle way. Our first date, which she believed to be the first date, was a Sabres game. A friend of mine at work at the time at Supplemental asked me if I wanted to join him and his girlfriend for a Sabres game, and right off the bat, Christina popped into my head.
And I was so excited because it was my first date after a major breakup. So I told everybody, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to a Sabres game. I'm going on a date with this guy that I work with. You know, we're kind of trying to keep it hush-hush, but it's going to be a lot of fun." We go to the Sabres game, he picks me up, and he hands me over the ticket, and he says, "Okay, you owe me $30. I said, "I owe you $30? And he said, "Yeah." He said, "For the ticket."
When she offered me the money for the Sabres tickets, I ended up taking the money and saying, "This isn't a date." So, in my mind and both of our eyes now, our true first date was at Salvatore's Italian Garden. I took her out for a nice dinner.
It was phenomenal. We had such a good time. So he says that was the official first date.
And believe it or not, it was that day that I truly believe we both fell in love. Christina's caring, open-hearted, very warm-hearted, driven, motivated, and very family-oriented.
He's very outgoing, which is nice, hard worker, and very loving and family-oriented.
My first step there was to get the okay from both parents, the mother and the father, and that was a story in itself, because when I took a ride to the house, roughly 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, of course I had to ask the mother and the father if they trusted me. And at that point, Christina's mother was ecstatic about the whole deal, and the father, of course, said, "I don't know, should I trust you?" And at that point, they both agreed, and they were both very happy. Christina's father shook my hand. Christina's mother gave me a big hug. They were both happy about it. And from there forward, Christina's father actually helped me set up the engagement.
We were at my parents' cottage in Rushford Lake, and his family was down for the day. My family was all down there, my sister and her husband and their daughter, and the guys all went golfing, which normally happens. The guys come down, they all go golfing, the girls stay back with the kids.
I was on the golf course with him the morning of the proposal, and I asked if I could borrow his boat and ask Christina on Rushford Lake.
The guys got home, and the minute they walked in the door, my dad told me that I had to go take the boat to get fixed, and it had to be done right there and then. And I got mad and said, "No, I'm not going. My sister can go." And he said, "No, you're going to go." So Eric volunteered to go with me, and we went out on my parents' boat, and Eric drove.
She knew something was going on, but she didn't know exactly what. And the song that we actually heard on our first date, I have the CD, it's the Eric Clapton CD, Beautiful Tonight, and I put it inside the boat in the CD player. I ended up playing it, and she turned around and stared at me before I could even ask her, like a deer in headlights.
he got on one knee, and that's when I knew I was getting engaged. And he, like a gentleman, told me all the reasons why he wants to spend the rest of his life with me and asked me to marry him.
Ever since then, our lives have changed. We've been engaged, and everything was wonderful. Christina Such, I just want to tell you how much I love you and how long I've been waiting for this special opportunity. I've waited a very long time to find somebody for a lifelong commitment, forever. One that would lay their life down for one another, and I know you and I will do that for each other someday if the time comes. I want to tell you I love you forever, and you will always be mine, and I will always be there for you. I love you, Christina.
Eric, I just wanted to say a couple things to you to let you know that you are everything and anything I ever wanted in a man. A husband, and soon to be, not yet, but eventually a father. You are my best friend, and you are my soulmate, and I thank my lucky stars every single day that I found you. And I just can't wait to start this journey with you and grow old with you. I love you so much, and I would do anything and everything for you. Love you.
Key Video wedding stories captured for lifetime on DVD. For the finest in wedding day videography, call Key Video at 884-KEY-1.
Thanks to Key Video for that terrific wedding story. You'll often hear couples say how glad they are that they decided to hire a pro to video their wedding day. It goes by in a blur, and without capturing all the details on DVD, you might miss out on the things you worked so hard to plan.
Now let's take a tour of one of Western New York's most gorgeous and accommodating venues, the Avanti Mansion.
Founded in 1999, the Avanti Mansion, situated on a 27-acre estate, offers 3 distinctive venue sites and has been host to hundreds of weddings. Our philosophy is simple: help our clients create the event of their dreams without the normal stress associated with wedding planning.
The Avanti Mansion is not a banquet hall. We are a wedding venue, which means from the very first phone call to the day of your wedding, you're working with an experienced bridal consultant to create the wedding of your dreams. One of the greatest joys of my job is being embraced by the bridal couples and their families, which I guess comes from the passion that I have to ensure that all of their details are taken care of.
Known as one of the most beautiful banquet facilities in Western New York, the unique blend of Southern charm and modern function, along with brilliant food presentations, makes the Avanti Mansion the #1 choice for brides and grooms who want only the best for their guests.
Here at the Avanti Mansion, we prepare 5-star quality food for our wedding venue. Scratch-based cooking, straight from the kitchen, flowing right to the dining room table. One of the many things that make us unique at the Avanti Mansion is our live grill dinner service, available in the garden venue, where we bring the kitchen out to you. And then to our entrees, our traditional filet mignon with demi-glaze and our client favorite macadamia nut crusted chicken. And if that's not enough, wait until you try our desserts. The Avanti Mansion is a culinary experience your guests will never forget.
Outside, the mansion guests enjoy an evening under the stars, dancing beneath our tented reception venue. The stately Amore Ballroom seats 250 and offers its own private ceremony area and covered patio. The beautiful Amore Library is designed for quaint and romantic functions and can also be combined with the grand Amore Ballroom. Always at your service are our experienced staff and certified wedding planners, ready to bring together all the details of your event, thus providing a smooth, worry-free experience. The Avanti Mansion takes pride in ensuring that your event is more than you dreamed it could be, from start to finish.
Today's brides and grooms are looking for a unique experience. They want a wedding that reflects both their relationship and their individual personalities. But at the same time, they're refusing to settle for anything they've seen at other weddings. Our couples want an event that goes beyond great food and decor. They're expecting quality and value. And that's what the entire team here at the Avanti Mansion works tirelessly to deliver to each client.
All it takes is one turn onto the inviting tree-lined driveway for time to slow and the enchantment to begin. The Avanti Mansion, setting the standard for luxurious weddings in Western New York.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go, with the newest styles and the latest trends. We carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Planning a wedding can be some of the most fun you'll ever have. You just need to keep things in perspective and surround yourself with people you trust. Because let's face it, you're about to spend more money than you ever spent on things you've never purchased before, from businesses you've probably never heard of.
And we really want to encourage you to lean on members of the BBA and to log on to BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. Many thanks to all our sponsors, especially the Avante Mansion, whose support allows us to bring our show to you every week right here from their beautiful venue in Blaisdell.
For everyone here at the Buffalo Bridal Association and Wedding Planning Weekly, we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.